Oh my god! Wow!
I'm very angry with you.
Success!
Yep, this is the video of how I was able to accomplish that in trading. And remember, before anything, be aware of scammers online. Do not pay anyone to trade for you. Do not pay for signals. And most importantly, if you do put in the work, then you're going to see the result yourself. So I'm going to be doing an analysis of this because this is what I did, and I will walk you together with it. And as you can see on the chart, I am looking for liquidity. So you can see the place that I've marked with the green marker. This is my take profit, and as my take profit, I have placed it in a place that I am very sure that the market is going to go. So in this liquidity, as you can see, price, it's a very good liquidity because it has a very long wick, and this means that there's a liquidity void in that area. And with liquidity void, chances of it being filled are very high because the market is fully aware of what it created in a certain area and what is going to do to it. So as you can see, I have marked my liquidity area, and I'm very sure that price is going to get there. So this is my take profit. It is very clear that is where I'm going to take the trade. So the rest of it is to analyze how I got about that and how I gain my confidence. As you can see, I have marked a low, and this low is on the left side of this and this trade, and you can see this trade is a bearish movement, meaning it's going down, and for meaning it went down, and now I'm looking to take profit on the higher side. So you can see this lower side is what it's going to act as a breaker. It's a very important lower low because this lower low, when it's taken out, then it's going to be a breaker. So on the right side, as you can see, we also have another lower low. So as you can see, this price has created something like our market as a W, sorry. So we have a lower low, we have a lower low, and we have a lower low that is on the left and on the right. It's like a shoulder. You can see it has shoulders, two shoulders, both left and right, and apart from that we have the head, which is the high low. And you can see that price is taking liquidities. You can see this is the first liquidity that was taken. We can see the second liquidity, and we can see this main liquidity, which is the lower low. So with price taking out liquidities, this is an indicator that price is heading in the right direction. It's fully aware of what it's doing. So when the lower low is taken out, you can see I have indicated this is our precious mark area. It's a very important area. You can see I've marked it, and I'm like, you see, I've marked it with the most important because when price takes it out, then it's a great thing. So as you can see, price took this lower low out, and when it did that, we have to come back for an entry. And remember, an entry can be anything, and in this case it's a order block. And there was a previous video that I did, that the entry was a fair value gap. So for you to know these things, you have to like be sufficient with your analysis because it's going to help you. So with this order block, as you can see, then it's a perfect entry because the market has given us an area of entry, an area that we can confine it and take it. So given we have an order block, then it's time to take our profit, and this profit As you can see, it's 55 pips, and this profit went right to where we wanted it to go. Like price immediately went to that area because everything, my analysis, everything worked exactly as it was supposed to do. And that is so great because I'm so proud of myself with this one. As you can see, the 50 pips for the win. Like I was so absolutely amazed by how this trade panned out. Like this was a clean trade. This was it was absolutely amazing. Like I cannot even lie to you. This was hella amazing, as you can see, and I tried to check it out on other time frames so that I can just see how amazing it is. And you can see this on the 30 minutes time frame, and it did pan out exactly as I wanted it to. And this was just me checking whether my analysis is supported in other time frames, so that this is to give you confidence that whatever you're doing is great. Whatever you're doing is, it has panned out. And guys, that is it. As you can see, I had to double check with 2 hours. This is a clean trade. I know, clean trade that I'm so proud of. And see you for the more videos that are about to come. And I have a lot in store for you guys. And thank you so much for this, as it is a win for me. Thank you.
Which means a profit so far this year of 1,800 billion. Splendid!
I made a lot of money off of them.
All right, put the money in.
Money, 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 money.
Disclaimer. Before we get started, remember that forex is a very risky business. Risk what you're able to afford.
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around.
Be aware of scammers online. Do not pay anyone to trade for you. Do not buy signals online. And there's no such things as a perfect trader. Manage your emotions and conquer the trading world. Put in the work and enjoy your profit. In this video, I will show you how I was able to get to this point. I will show you the technical analysis and the charts and the secret strategies that I used.
In the meantime, what do you say we get down to business?
So in this case, as you can see, I'll be showing you the analysis that I used, that I was able to use so that I can come up with a profit. And as you can see here, I am marking the top area, and this top area is the equal highs. So these equal highs, normally in the prices, when you see equal highs, this means that the price is going to go down. So a previous high can, 1, be taken down, 2, blocked, 3, rejected, or equal. So this, in this case, I was equal. It did not take the previous high out. It was relatively equal to that high. And in that case, this is a creation of something which is called liquidity pool. These are like the sell side. Above that area, we have orders, because this area is an area that people are going to enter to go down. And above that, we have stop losses of people who have entered so that they can catch this trade that I took. So price is going to go there. Price always hunts for liquidity stops. So as you can see, I am marking an area of taking profit. As you can see there, I have take profit, and I've also marked a breaker. So in this breaker, something about this breaker is that I thought it was going to be the breaker that was ideal, but it's not ideal because on the high of the breaker, it was not taken out. If it was taken out, then that would have been considered a breaker. But you can see there I have marked a breaker, which was a single liquidity, which was a liquidity void. And the liquidity void, you can see it was taken out, which I marked as our breaker. And when a breaker happens, we look for an entry area, and an entry area, then it can be given by so many things. We have an order block, or we have a fair value gap, and most cases order blocks happen and price is going to be blocked from going up, so it can go down. And a fair value gap, you do know it is the rapid move made by a market price. It goes down and it is going to get back. So in our fair value gap, given that it's going to be used as an entry or target, it was used as a target. As you can see, the price did retest to that area of gap, so it can confuse people to think that it did not, but it did make a small retest, and which is normally what we would want for it to do. When that was made, then I took that upon myself as an opportunity to get low. So as you can see, that was an entry and I took profit. Number one was profits that I was taking to the order block. No, sorry, to the breaker, what I initially thought was the breaker. And the other one was the low one, which one I thought was going to be, which I marked as take profit. So I have take profit 1, take profit 2. So for me, when price got to take profit 1, I was satisfied with it. I just took my profit and I went free, because the thing is, price can get to take profit 2, or price cannot get to take profit 2. But in this case, price got to take profit 2, and I think it's going to take it out, so it's going to create a lower high at the low side, so that it can also create a very important area, so that we can go and hunt these orders that are above the relative high that was created. As you can see, this is easy because I've spent so much time on it. I've spent so much time working on it, so it's not something that comes overnight, but with your analysis you gain confidence by doing it over and over again. As you can see, price is going just above. It's going to retest to some place here, so it can create an important area that is going to be used as a breaker to the upward side, so that price can get to the relative high. So, and that is what I did. This is a very easy strategy for me. These things do not normally come every day, as they come once in a while, but due to practice, when you see them, you are very sure it's them, and you end up taking, because this is normally they're like miracles, not every day the market is going to offer a suitable place for you to enter, but it normally does offer a suitable place to enter. So when that happens, and it is a win-win. So, and that is what happened. And as you can see, I do normally go to major time frames so that I can check my work. When I've checked my work, I like to be sure about it. This is also not to miss things, because remember, this is live, meaning there's so many people trading, and the big banks, they manipulate the bank. They are controlling the bank, and they think because you have little money in it, then they're going to take all your money. This is what they do. So the thing is, when you protect your profits, initial profits, you have to be on the lookout for these people at the bank, because you are trading against them. And that is what I did. As you can see, I am checking other time frames, because I wanna be sure also for study purposes. I think it's a good thing to study what something works out for you. You want to keep it in your diary so that when you see it, you will just use it instead of, worried. You remember you are creating something for tomorrow. Okay, guys, that's it, and hopefully see you next time.